sound, speed, camera, camera one rolling, camera two, camera three, all three,
y'all.
all three of them,
1, 2, 3.
all three. That looks nice. How's it look?
I told you.
How's it look?
That looks great. It looks good.
Man,
Looks
doing our
good.
own production.
Looks
Enjoying it.
good. Feels
Yeah.
good.
What's our budget?
Our budget is us.
Whatever you can offer.
What you got?
What you got?
I got a few lights.
We got a little something. It's a little something. I'm glad. So welcome to Martial Art Mindset. My name is Calvin,
And my name is Kevin.
and we are the Blasian Twins. So last time we talked about being reminded. We talked about being reminded.
Mm-hmm. The
Which
river of the mind.
The river of the mind. We talked about the mind. This time we're going to talk about the body.
And what we specifically want to talk about is everybody.
Everybody has a body. Hopefully. Hopefully you're real.
You thinking about robots? Your consciousness put to the side of a robot.
Other podcast. But before we get into all of that, we just want to talk about what our goal is. Tell them what our goal is.
Our goal is to first simplify the martial arts mindset so that you can take it and use it in other parts of your life, because we find so much value in our 23 years training of martial arts.
We just want to share our love with it, just talk about it. And today we're going to be talking about what our mantra is, the second part of our mantra. So it goes mind, body, spirit. My mind, I use my mind to think. I use my body to move. I use my spirit to spread love. So we're going to talk about the second part of that, which is the body.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about the mind last week. And the reason why it's important to talk about the body is because all three are connected.
Mm-hmm.
So what we think about is how we're going to move.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to talk about it in moving as a martial artist, and then moving and using our body in every day.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and elaborate on a little bit, because there's a story I want to share. It's very interesting. And
Yeah, but first let's talk about our own bodies here, because everybody has different experiences of their body, which we'll
Right.
get into a little bit more later.
we're twins, so we have the same genes. We don't wear the
Your
same
jeans are
pair of
green.
jeans.
Mine
I got on my pants.
mine are over here.
As far as genes, biology, we're the exact same. We did the exact same things. Go ahead, give them a history.
Yeah,
Or-
so first let's talk about where we came from, our parents. Our mom was born in the Philippines in Marinduque, and our dad was born in St. Louis,
We're
Missouri.
gonna have to pull up a map for both. Show how far our parents
far
were
it is.
born from each other.
And when they came together, they made, say this part with me, the Blasian Twins.
I'm like, wait, I'm typing over here. What are you doing?
No, you got it. Okay. Yeah, so that's how they made us. And they both were in the army for 20 years, which means both of them were really strong. So we are literally army brats. We're army babies.
Army military babies, like, just came out the womb. We were in the womb fighting, so we started martial arts before we were even out in the world.
Yeah, so then it goes to before we started martial arts, our dad would just have us move. He'd take us to the track randomly, and in fact, we loved running track when we were on the track. But one day he saw that we loved it, so he was like, you know what, I need to make them better. That's all I do. Is
I
help make
remember
people
being
better.
8 years old, and he took us out to the track when they were stationed in Fort Polk, and we were living there, Fort Polk, Louisiana. And
There's
I
a lot of
remember-
mosquitoes.
A lot of mosquitoes. But I just remember going on the track and just running. just 24
pure
laps.
running.
Just and still could go. It was our dad was even surprised, like, what is going on?
Yeah, talk about his surprise. He was like, I need to make them better runners. So he would take us and find a hill, and he'd be in the van behind us while we run up the hill, and then take us back down and we do it again.
So born doing martial arts, We did track. We also played basketball.
Mm-hmm.
We
talked about that a little
Yeah.
in one of our podcasts.
So check out the first podcast.
Yes, the first
The
one.
very first one, we talked about our basketball story. So if you haven't heard that, we're not going to talk about it now. You can go back and listen to it. But we played basketball. We were garbage at first. We were just
Straight
trash.
garbage.
Especially this guy. He was just ugh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
See, I thought I was going to start an argument, but it's better when they agree, right? He's a real martial artist. He's trying to avoid a fight.
Oh yeah, of course. You don't want to fight.
So we've always done things sport oriented, whether that was running or basketball, and it's what we've done has helped us in our journey in life, especially when it comes to movement on screen. Just talk a little bit about how we use our bodies with our filmmaking.
Oh, so we use our bodies with our filmmaking through our martial arts. And one thing that I think we left out before we go deeper into the filmmaking, one thing that helped develop our bodies a lot, me and you would do this a lot growing up, playing games.
Developing the mind and the muscle in conjunction with even just using the thumbs like you do it on controllers and phones and everything.
That's completely different.
Games, as far as like tag and stuff.
Mm-hmm. We remember we had a pogo stick and we would see how many bounces we could do.
Oh yeah, it had
pogo stick. We literally be out there just for 15 minutes, just straight up and down, not stopping, just thousands of jumps.
Oh, we used to rollerblade, we used to skateboard, we used to
skateboarding was life. Remember?
We used to just live on the skateboard.
Yeah, in Washington State. That's where we lived. In Tacoma, University Place.
A lot of skaters up there. That's what we were doing. You know, we were one of very few black people in the neighborhood. So we were just like, well, that's cool. Like Tony Hawk was huge during that time too.
Everybody loved Tony Hawk games.
We had those games. Yeah, we had the skateboard you plug it in.
We had the original PlayStation one. Remember there was like a little PlayStation
playing that game.
Oh, also another game which we learned in Korea. That's where we saw it first. Was Dance Dance Revolution. Another coordination game.
So much music started playing in my head. There's these guys. They were like twins or whatever. I remember watching when we lived in Korea, and they were just break dancing off of everything.
They were putting their feet on the screen and still hitting the arrows, like
still hitting that boom.
And you know that back bar, like you hold the back bar.
Oh yeah, they gotta hold it like this.
I gotta put the weight in my hands so I can move my feet fast.
Some serious body movement, just everything that we do is what we need to be reminded of. Everything that you do, you gotta use your mind and your body and your spirit all in conjunction.